Women love to chase, G. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of guys, you may not believe this, and this may be contrary to popular belief, but women love to chase. I find it funny how we always tell them men don't chase women, but women love to chase, G. So if you can understand this, you can tap into this dark psychology about women, and you can have any woman that you want obsessed with you, okay? What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So if you want a woman completely obsessed with you, and if you want a woman chasing you, you want her interested in you as much as you're interested in her, I'm about to give you some game today. All right, fellas. Now, this is some dark psychology. So I'm going to warn you, G, if you don't want this chick obsessed with you, and if you don't want her chasing you, don't listen to this and don't use this. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right, G. One of the things you got to understand, all right, you got to understand the art of seduction. All right, fellas, this is human psychology. And if you do this right, I guarantee you, any chick that you want, she will want you back. Okay, fellas. Now, one of the tricks is the push and pull method. Okay, fellas. Now, I say a method because this is a strategy. This is a tactic, but this is how you can live your life. And this is how you can gain attraction from anybody and not just women. Okay, fellas. Now, I give you a classic example of what I do as far as the push and pull method to get women obsessed with me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The only way this will work is if a woman already has interest in you. If a woman doesn't know you or doesn't like you at all, G, this ain't going to work, bro. Now, she has a desire for you that's kind of mid-range, like 5 or 6, but you want her at a 10, like you want her chasing you all the time. This will work. So if I'm on a date, okay, let's say I'm on a first date with a woman and I know the woman is attracted to me and I know she wants me, but she don't want me that much because she don't even know me that much. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do on that date, I would give that woman my full attention, G. See, a lot of guys are so alpha when they out with women for the first time. They don't give this woman attention at all. They're very indifferent because they done learn from some red pill dating coach that you should be indifferent with women when you first meet them. See, G, what you got to understand is this chick don't know anything about you. Okay, she got a lot of options. So being indifferent the first time you go on a date with her is not a good option. Okay, you want to set a first impression the first time you meet her, but there's a trick to it and there's a caveat. So I give her all my attention the first date, G. Like, I'm not being a simp, but I'm being very charismatic. I'm being very funny. I'm being very interested in what she got going on. I'm asking questions. I'm doing masculine, manly gestures to show her I'm a gentleman. Okay, fellas, but here's the trick. After the date, I do not contact this woman. I almost go ghost. Now, 9 times out of 10, if I'm doing it right, like I just explained to you on a date, she's gonna text me at least 20 minutes right after the date. She's gonna call me. She's gonna be trying to meet up with me. All right, fellas. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna withdraw my attention. 1, to let her know that I got other shit going on and I don't chase women. And 2, because I know the less I give her attention after that great date she just had with me, the more she's gonna want to chase me. Okay, fellas. And there's another thing. Right after the date, 9 times out of 10, she's probably gonna be trying to kiss me, trying to start some intimacy because I led like a G and I did it right. All right, fellas. Now, one of the things that I'm not gonna do right after that date is I'm not gonna go in trying to make out with this chick, trying to have sex with her on the first date. Now, if that happens, it happens, but that's not gonna be my intention. My intention is gonna be, yes, I am sexually attracted to you. I may give you a hug, grab your butt, or do whatever, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna be all over you. So after the date, I'm gone. I'm removing my attention. I'm probably going working. I'm probably going to talk to some other chicks. You feel me? But what that's going to do is that's going to make her want to chase you. This is you being hot and cold. Okay, fellas, you're very hot on a date. You're giving her full attention. You're being a gentleman. You're being sexual. And then after the date, you remove your attention. You have to include scarcity in your interactions with women. Okay, but a lot of guys, let's say they go on a first date with a woman, and they do the date right. They're being attentive, they're listening, they're speaking well, they look good, smell good, everything. But after the date, they be the first one to text this chick. They hitting her up trying to schedule the next date. Bro, I guarantee you, if you do it how I told you, she gonna be begging for the next date, G. She gonna be trying to find out when she can see you again. One of the reasons why this works so well, aside from just it being a psychology thing, one of the reasons why it works so well today is because most men are simps. Most men will be chasing her. Most men will be obsessed with her after the first date, trying to schedule the next date, trying to figure out what she got going on, trying to meet up with her 2 days later. All right, fellas. So when you do it like I just showed you, you separate yourself. Okay, you separate yourself from most men. Also, it taps into a scarcity mindset that most people can have once you introduce them to something great, and then you immediately withdraw it from them. Okay, fellas, I'm letting you know, G, if you do this shit, the chick gonna be trying to schedule another date with you, bro. So if you don't want another date with her, don't do this. Now, one of the things I teach you guys constantly about getting women obsessed with you is having a sense of mystery about yourself. You gotta be elusive. Okay, fellas, never ever reveal everything at one time to a woman. Okay, guys, this is one of the biggest mistakes men make when they're trying to attract women. They tell women everything about themselves at one time. Okay, if you want a woman to continuously want to be interested in what you have going on and you, and be asking you questions, damn near surveying you, trying to get to know you, you cannot reveal everything at one time. You almost have to feed a woman scraps when she's trying to get to know you. The reason why movie trailers are so great, and the reason why movie trailers usually get more views than the actual movie, is because in the movie trailer they only show you highlights and snippets of what's going to actually happen in the movie. So by the time you're done with that 2.5 minute trailer, you're on the edge of your seat waiting to go buy that ticket for that movie. This is how you have to treat women. You have to give them trailers. But a lot of you guys give the woman the whole movie at one time. You give her the movie script, you telling her all the leading actors, you tell her everybody who's in the movie, you give her the plot, the ending, the backstory, the fucking post-credit scenes, you giving her everything at one time. You know, so if a woman asks you what you like to do for fun, just tell her something like you're adventurous, you like to do unique things that expand your perspective on life. You know, like something that make her think like, what the hell is he? I wonder what he like doing. You know, that's going to get her interested in knowing what your life is about and what you got going on, instead of you telling her the whole fucking story at one time. So you gotta add mystery. The thing that this does to her brain is this makes her think that in order to learn more about you and to order to get involved and in order for you to be open with her, she has to be a special type of person. She has to earn that access to you. This gets her wanting more. The typical thing with most people is most people want what they can't have. Most people will value things more that they actually have to work for and earn. So when you just give a woman everything, she doesn't feel like she earned anything. Subconsciously, she doesn't feel like she earned anything. So therefore, less chances that she's going to be obsessed with you. Women love to chase, G. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of guys, you may not believe this, and this may be contrary to popular belief, but women love to chase. I find it funny how we always tell them men don't chase women, but women love to chase, G. So if you can understand this, you can tap into this dark psychology about women, and you can have any woman that you want obsessed with you. Now, a common thing to get a woman obsessed with you, fellas, is having confidence. Okay, fellas, and when I say having confidence, I want to be specific. Having the confidence that you don't care about how she responds to what you say. Having the confidence that you don't care about being politically correct. Having the confidence that you're sure of yourself, so when you communicate with this woman, you really not too concerned about offending her. Okay, guys, and this is what a lot of men don't understand. Women love when you don't give a shit about offending them. Women love when you say what's on your damn mind, G. Now, this is risky business, okay? Because you can say some shit that can completely turn her off and run her away. Okay, guys, this is why I led it off with she has to have some type of interest for you for this to work. Because if the woman is not attracted to you, if she's not interested in you, you just go popping at the mouth, being sexual, saying all this provocative shit, just speaking what's on your mind, it ain't gonna work, G. This is why I say looks matter more than personality, because once you get in with the looks or the attraction, it's game time, G. You can get away with a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you, and for all you guys who watching the video, y'all know you done said some crazy shit to a chick and it worked, and you like, damn, that was weird. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think that was gonna work. So she has to be attracted to you, but you got to have confidence when you're talking to a woman. Most of the time, bro, I tell guys this all the time. It's not about what you say. It's about how you say it. When you say things unapologetically, when you walk up to a woman and you tell her, I'm trying to get in them guts tonight, and you say it with a confident tone and you're masculine about it, bro, 9 times out of 10, she will be receptive to it. Now, there's that 1 time out of 10 where it ain't gonna work. It just ain't that night. It ain't her night. You ain't on your game. It's just a bad night. The moon is full. It's a bad night, G. So I understand, but 9 times out of 10, it's about how you say it, the facial expression you have, the confident look that you have, that you don't care whether or not she walk away or she take it. Okay, G, so women love this, okay? When a woman knows that you don't give a shit whether or not she walk away or not, G, or she reject you or she ghost you, bro, she's gonna stay. Okay, fellas, it's weird. Everything that you've been taught about women is wrong, G. Okay, it's usually the opposite. Okay, so a lot of guys want to people please women and tell them everything they want to hear and try to be nice and try not to offend them and try not to say shit that's too wild. Bro, 9 times out of 10, they're attracted to the wild shit. This is why bad boys get women, because bad boys say what the fuck they want and they don't care how she feel about it. And she knows he doesn't care how she feel about it. And that's what she likes. That's what women are attracted to. That's what gets them wet. Another thing, guys, you got to do is you got to stop being so serious with women if you want them to be attracted to you. Okay, fellas? One of the things that I do, and this has always worked, and the women who I've done this with, they've always wanted me more than the women I haven't done this with. Is one of the things you could do is be playful with women, bro. Very playful and very flirtatious. A lot of you guys try to be a mentor and a leader to a woman too quick. Yes, you want to be a leader to a woman and you want to at some point be her mentor if you're taking it serious for a relationship. But first you got to be her lover, bro. So you got to be playful. You got to be flirtatious. One of the simple practical things I do is I give women nicknames. Okay, every woman I deal with, I give her a nickname. I had this chick, this little Mexican chick I used to deal with. I gave her the nickname Hot Potato. You know what I'm saying? I gave, because she was a little feisty, little small little thing, bro. Little thick, little small little thing. So I called her Hot Potato. You know, so if I hit her up, I'd be, you know, I hit her up like, what my Hot Potato doing today? You know, and she'd get out, oh my God, that's my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like that shit. You heard me? So, guys, it's little small shit that you can do, bro. You know, and when you give her a nickname that ain't common, you know, that's specifically about her, one of the things is gonna make her feel special. You know, it's gonna be like, oh, he gave me a cute little nickname. That makes her think you be thinking about her when you really not. You know what I'm saying? But a cute little nickname, you know, something that fits her, you know, that you can call her outside of her name or outside of beautiful or outside of gorgeous or outside of baby, the regular shit the simps be doing. Okay, fellas, this is how you stand out from most men. Small little things, G. Small, it ain't all about body game. It ain't all about all that stuff. It's small little things. This is why you can see ugly dudes get women, because they very charismatic. They understand this shit I'm talking about today. You know, I know it's a little small shit like giving women nicknames, but the shit works, G. I guarantee you, all right? The big point, and there's a lot of different things, but the big point is giving them room to wonder. Okay, guys, being playful, being flirtatious. All right, fellas, some of you guys are too quick to fuck these chicks. You too quick to get in bed with these women. Some women, bro, you got to play the long game. Like, I know you want to smash the first night. I know you want to smash the second night. But there's sometimes I waited to the third night on purpose just because I knew I had it in the chokehold. G, I knew I had the woman. I had her, bro. So I'm like, bro, I ain't got to rush this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know if I wait, because she really want the sex. I know if I wait, it's just going to make it better for her. And she going to want it even more. Now, I'm not going to wait 3 weeks, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. G, let her mind wander. You feel me? That's what you guys gotta do, man. You're too much in a hurry, bro. You gotta play the game. It's a methodical game that you gotta play with these chicks sometimes if you want them obsessed with you. Now, if you want to just pump and dump, that's a total different game for another day, for another video. But this is about it. This is about getting them fiending over you, bro, and chasing you and hitting you up first. Now, guys, this is the darkest one. All right, fellas. When you understand how to bring a woman through emotional highs and lows, okay, this will definitely change the game for you, especially when it comes to relationships. Okay, you can't make a woman happy all the time, bro. All right, you can't do that shit, because women get bored real fast with this shit. I don't know why, bro. Half the time I be thinking like, you should be happy at the fact that you're happy all the time. But most women don't want to be happy all the time. I mean, they say that they do. They say they want to be in bliss all the time, but sometimes they want to be pissed off at you. Sometimes a woman wants to be worried about shit. You know, sometimes women want that feeling of that emotional confusion and emotional instability to keep their mind going, bro. Women get bored quick. This is crazy, bro. It's weird as shit how this works. But a lot of guys fail with women is because they give women the same moods all the time. Like, a woman is always happy with them, and you would think she would be happy, right? But no, bro, that's not how it works. A woman will rather 50% of the time she's happy with you and 50% of the time she's pissed off with you, versus her being 100% happy with you all of the damn time. I'm gonna be honest with you, because for men it's different. Like, we want to be 100% happy with our chick all the time, and we don't want any drama. But women fiend for drama. Women crave drama. Okay, fellas? So when you can give her that drama in your own way, you'll keep her hooked. Okay, so you give her highs and lows. Sometimes you're in her face, sometimes you're ignoring her, sometimes you're indifferent, sometimes you're very flirtatious and sexual. Okay, fellas? But you can't give a woman one mood all the time, no matter what the mood is. Whether she's always mad at you, that's not gonna work. She's always happy with you, that's not gonna work. She's always wondering about you, that's not gonna work either. You gotta mix this shit up. And it's very easy, because if you're on your purpose, you're gonna naturally create this scarcity mindset for her, and she's gonna naturally chase you. All right, fellas? So I hope you took notes, G. Now remember, I said, if you don't want her obsessed, bro, if you don't want this chick chasing you, G, do not do this. All right, guys, just don't do it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, fellas? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you got value today, share this with a homeboy and hit that like button. It's your boy KD, man. We out of here, baby.